What's going on, guys? Happy New Year. Oh, it's the second now, but figure we'll start the year off talking about what we're gonna be working on. So I'm gonna try and have decent content this year. I'm gonna start the video off talking about these things. As you know, we do like to collect these things. So I've had this truck for about a year, and I've done quite a bit of stuff to it, but unfortunately I didn't film a lot of it. So, you know, it's all the fuel system, pulling the head, and doing all that work last year. Or 2 years ago, coming up, just didn't film any of it. So figured everything I have is pretty much done or near completion, and I'm not a body work guy, so you're not gonna get any lessons from that. So what I went ahead and did, I bought another one. So this is a it's a 98 1500 two-wheel drive 5.9 gasser. I bought this thing for $800, and I have some ideas what I want to do with it, but mainly I bought it because it has these and those. I've never had one of these I've had 7 of these trucks, and none of them have ever had that. So as you can see, there's damage. It's definitely not the nicest truck. It was a work truck. The kid said it had a bunch of stuff wrong with it, but it ended up just being small things. So here's the idea of what I'm gonna do with it. This truck I pretty much bought solely for content. So my idea is gonna be, what do you guys think of that? Can you do a come and swap on a budget, or is it worth it just to buy one that already is one? So obviously I'll just want to do the truck, but we could turn it into a build series where I put prices of everything it costs to do it, and is it worth it? You know, somebody that's 16, 18 years old, wants to get into diesels, doesn't really know a whole lot, or just has basic tools, may be able to do this versus spending $9 grand on one or whatever it'll have you, or buying one that looks like that's in really rough shape that you had to put a bunch of money into. Would it be worth it or if somebody had one of these trucks and really liked it, didn't want to have to go buy a different one, they just would rather swap their truck, and you're not doing a lot of towing, could you do it? So I'll be honest, it actually runs great. So I don't know. I may end up keeping the 360 out of this and the 46, probably RH. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with the half-ton trans, but maybe put it in a hot rod or something. It runs really good, but I just figured we'll go ahead and look into buying a parts truck or do something, but we'll record how much it costs to do it, and didn't just do it to do it. So we got plenty more content coming with this whole pile, but for $800 I couldn't pass the deal up, and I was a little intoxicated when I looked at it. So
Julian, I don't know where I felt like I could get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
yeah, so look forward to seeing that 2022. This will be the new project. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think about the idea. Obviously I want to lower it, put some different wheels on it. I want to change some stuff up in the front end. I'm going to probably do some videos on that. And if you know anybody selling a 2-wheel drive 24 valve VP truck, or even a common rail, but mainly a VP truck, 47 RH or a NV45 or a 5600. Looking for one of those, but we're starting from scratch. I mean, the seat is non-existent. They've ripped the seat belts out of it. So it needs a whole dash. It's a Florida truck. It's got pretty decent mileage on it. It runs and it drives out good. I fix the brakes. But yeah, if parts trucks, let me know. Cheap. I'm not gonna spend $10,000 on buying a truck to rip it apart. This is solely to be cost effective. Let me know.